So recently, YouTuber Dream gave the internet one of the most overhyped and hilarious face reveals I've ever seen, with literal millions of people waiting to see the face that had random internet celebrities reacting like this. He looks like this.
Hi.
So, I know you're all having the same reactions that they had right now.
I'm so happy to reveal my face to you.
But that's not important. What is important is understanding how this son of a bitch got so many people to care about him and his looks. What could possibly give this guy so much power? Well, all it took was a little-known game called Minecraft. Minecraft is the king of all sandbox games, allowing you to use your creativity to do just about anything. There is an end goal you can work towards, but that's never expressly laid out in front of you. It's a scary thought to most people not to be told exactly what to do and think by other people all the time, so the game can be a little daunting. Considering this, I decided to be that somebody and give a totally comprehensive guide to new and returning players alike on how to beat Minecraft. When you load in, you can be dropped into a number of biomes ranging from barren desert to the Mushroom Kingdom from the Mario movie. Of course, the first thing you do is find a tree and break it down with your bare damn fists, but don't bother cutting down the whole tree, it's a waste of time. Turn the logs into planks, then to a crafting table, craft tools, basic shit. If you haven't noticed, the world is populated by a number of diverse creatures known as mobs. This is short for mobiles, which means it should be pronounced mobs, I guess, but anyways. The passive ones are out during the day. Numerous diverse creatures like cows, sheep, rabbits, llamas, sea turtles, ocelots, pandas, slaughter any that you see immediately to harvest their resources. By this time, the sun should be setting, so if you have wool, make a bed and sleep through the night. If not, then you're gonna have to deal with hostile mobs. You got zombies, sand zombies, water zombies, people zombies, little zombies that run really fast and ride chickens sometimes. Then you got the famous creepers, the most destructive of the mobs, which can also be out during the day, which I probably should have said earlier, but if it mattered earlier, you probably already figured it out. I guess I should have mentioned that spiders can too, but if you saw a cow, a chicken, and a gigantic horror spider and you decided to mess with the spider, that's your own fault. There's skeletons that are just fucking pieces of shit. Also, don't look at the tall black people who steal things and hate water, but don't think about that too much. After you survive, it's time to mine. There's caves all over, so start there, especially because you probably have phantoms from not sleeping, which are the single worst thing they've ever added to the game. Now, you can't just go breaking shit willy-nilly, otherwise you'll just end up without the resources you want to get.
Why is everyone saying stop?
Wood gets stone, stone gets iron, iron gets gold and diamond can get everything, including emeralds and netherite, but we'll get back to that later. Now that you're ready, you'll want to make a nether portal. Now you can do it this way if you're a fucking lunatic, or you could just mine a bunch of obsidian and place it down in an oval like a normal person. Light it on fire with flint and steel and step inside. You will now be teleported to literal hell, where you meet a race of pig people who will become hostile if you aren't wearing gold, which I probably should have said earlier, but I also didn't tell you the portal led to hell and all the other demons attack you no matter what, so tomato tomato at this point. On the bright side, there's plenty of new resources here, including the most important ore, netherite, which is stronger than diamond, and all you have to do is dig through this uninteresting red rock for 3 hours to maybe get one. If that doesn't sound appealing for whatever reason, then begin your journey through the land of eternal damnation to find the Hell Fortress. Ooh. This could take a while, so I suggest taking the Which Member of Dream SMP Are You quiz in the background. I, of course, got Tubbo. Once you get there, look for the magic cage that spawns blazes, the super deadly fire-spitting elementals, and kill them for their golden rods. And now all you have to do is get out and go all the way back without dying. Sure hope you remember where that portal was. Also, this is probably taken a while at this point. Do you even have a house yet? The hell's wrong with you? There's hundreds of resources you can use to make your house look good and build cool things, otherwise known as the actual purpose of the game. But getting those resources is long and boring for the most part, so like your grandparents on the holidays, we'll just ignore them. So what you'll need to do now is crush the rods into a fiery powder and combine them with the teleporting eyes you rip out of the heads of the Endermen to make eyes of Ender that magically float in the direction of a secret underground catacomb that holds an indestructible portal to a new dimension. Remember when this game was about survival and mining in caves? Yeah, me neither. The eye will lead you across the infinite world, where you may encounter magical mushroom forests, broken nether portals, nothing but water for half an hour, villages whose inhabitants are greedy greedy, big-nosed humanoids that only care about money and are protected by a golem, but don't think about that too hard either. Raider bases filled with the evil versions of villagers that practice bestiality based on this villager-rhino hybrid thing. Massive wooden mansions filled with witches and other enemies. Desert temples that you can just drop right into and get the loot. Underwater temples protected by fish made of stone that shoot lasers out of their cyclops eye. And much more until eventually the eye floats over one spot. Dig down until you reach the catacombs and scour the mob-infested halls until you find the portal room. Place the eyes in the slot until the portal ignites to show the inky abyss within. Jump in and don't worry, this time it doesn't lead to hell. Instead, you'll be teleported to a flying island situated in a third realm, a dark limbo between life and death. You see giant monoliths of obsidian holding magic floating fourth dimensional crystals that shoot healing lasers into this massive fucking dragon flying overhead. Now you gotta destroy the explosive power crystals by either shooting them or climbing up these massive towers and breaking them, all while being attacked by the dragon and potentially the Enderman until all the crystals are gone and you can fight back. When it lands in the middle, hit it with your sword or axe or... you know what, fucking better yet, use some beds which fucking explode when you place them down here for some fucking reason. Avoid its one attack that can launch you a million goddamn feet into the air, either killing you on impact or knocking you into the abyss where you can never get your most valuable stuff you spent hours getting back. Again, probably should have mentioned that. But keep smacking and or blowing until finally the dragon dies. And by dies, I mean fucking explodes into shattering beams of light that rain glowing experience balls down across the island. The dragon's egg is left on the podium, which you can take if you want, but it has no real purpose, and it's kind of just a pain in the ass to get, so fuck it. Jump into the portal and sit back as the credits roll because you, my friend, have finally beaten Minecraft. But then you realize you can go back through that portal to find more limbo islands inhabited by the box people who live in giant physics-defying mansions and store the key to flight on this ship and grow fruit on weird trees that make you teleport and have these light rods that serve almost exclusively as fucking sheep dildos.